Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another video. Today we are installing the DV8 interior Molle panels that go on the center console. You have your two Molle panels, your hardware. These are the tools that we're going to need. You'll need a riv gun, a Sharpie, some blue painter's tape. This is a 11/32 drill bit. I think this is a 1/16, and then you'll need a ratchet with a 5/32 Allen head, and then you'll need a drill. Okay, first things first. So you're gonna take your Molle panel, you're going to line it up, basically following the contours of this center console. Take your Sharpie, just make small dots in the center. And then you're going to take some painter's tape, cover up your dots, the Molle panel again. Line it up. And then fill in those holes. Next step, you're going to grab this from the bottom. There's going to be a little gap right here. Pull it towards yourself. Little pops. That one. So I'm not sure what the material is on the base trim or the 1958, but on the Land Cruiser Premium, this is like a Softex, like it's really mushy material. And I read that if you just use a regular drill bit, the 11/32, that most likely when you make this hole, all this material on the inside is going to come out. So we're going to take our 1/16 and then make little pilot holes. I don't know if you saw that, but as soon as I started drilling, this material got pulled up. See, like that. There's one hole. Second hole. Other side. So we're going to take our 11/32 drill bit. Now that we made those smaller holes, we're going to come in from the back so it doesn't pull that material forward. Okay, so I was using the 11/32 and I was having a little trouble if you're using an actual drill bit. That's why I think I read that you should probably use a step bit, but I went in from the back. I actually went in reverse to start the hole, and then I went in through the front through the fabric, and it kind of just drilled out the hole. Okay, for you that have never used a riv nut gun before, you can get this exact one from Harbor Freight. It's a Doyle. I think it was like $50. And the size that comes with it out of the box is definitely not an M6. They include the different size mandrels. And the hardware we're using is M6. So they give you this tool. Just need to unscrew this piece. And then you're going to push on the bottom. Take this, use that key, turn it a couple times till it's loose. That piece should come out. You're going to take your M6, screw that down. You're going to take this top piece, screw that M6 cover in. Take this whole thing and screw it down. So you're going to take your riv gun, screw that in until it can't screw anymore, and then you're going to feel some tension right here. So we're going to do this on the ground. I'm going to flip this. Unscrew it. Alright, back in the car. You're going to take your 11-30 seconds. You're going to make sure not to go in too far. Real slow. Pull that out. Take a riv nut, push it in. Same thing, screw it in. Kind of want to do this at an angle like this to clear the seat. Push that riv nut in. Same thing. Screw this on. We got our riv nuts in there. So we're gonna take our panel, slide it back in. Okay, I was having a little trouble trying to get this back in. But what I figured out is you're gonna take this piece, pop that out, take your panel, slide this in, push it in, and then you're gonna start on the bottom, line it up, push that in, and then all of that should just pop back in. So you're gonna take your Molle panel, you're going to take a washer and a bolt, just hand tighten it. So now that can hang, you can go back through and take your other pieces and screw them in. And then while you're doing this, you can line it up to your liking. And then you can go back over with your ratchet, tighten everything down. So, I've been only using one side of the DV8 Molle panels, and it's only been on the passenger side. And the way I use it is, my wife, she keeps her sunglasses on this side. And then the main reason why I bought this was so when I'm driving solo and I need to operate my drone, I'll use this setup. It's just a 1-inch RAM ball mount with I think this is their 3-inch double open end swing arm with a 1-inch quad lock ball mount. So there's quad lock, and I think this is the DJI RC2 remote with this custom quad lock mount that I got on Etsy, and then it just uses the universal flat quad lock mount with the 3M double-sided tape. So when I'm driving by myself, I can monitor what my drone is doing on this mount. It's here. I don't have to worry about anything. I can make sure that the drone's not going to crash into something. And just recently, I realized that I bought this quad lock case for my phone because I use this when I'm gravel biking. This can also be mounted there if I ever have to, I don't condone texting and driving, but at least I'll be able to see my text messages if there's anything important. And it's a good place to wrap this long ass iPhone cable.